Hello, Moon Homies. Today we are going to be talking about the spirit's abilities. All the spirit abilities. Which ones are good, which ones are bad. So, let's get on into it. Boom, doom, 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 doom. Alright, let's look at the log dude. Go into here. So he's got a logjog. Stamina reduces 10% slower. This is kinda meh. I would say meh. And let's go into Dusty. Little guy energy. Whenever one of your attacks is completely blocked, you gain 1 energy. This is actually not bad. I'm not sure if there's an earth attack that attacks multiple times. Actually, I think there's one that does. So you could potentially get a gain in energy. So that is okay. I would say okay. Then let's go into friendly fluff. Increases chances of successfully chatting, flirting, and joking. I wonder how much the chance is. If it's like 10%, that's actually pretty good. So this is a good one. I would say early on that's good. Later on, after you max everything out for everybody in your village, then he becomes useless. He becomes useless. Then we got free food. Once tamed, feeding the spirit in a battle costs 0 energy. This is actually not bad early on. Because, yeah, that will save you some energy. Alright, Mumbleweed. Whenever Mumbleweed reduces an enemy to 0 armor, draw a card. This is actually not bad for beginning. It could change the game a little bit, give you the upper hand, just slightly. Not super OP or anything like that, but it's nice. It's nice. So Inky, a lot of you guys who have this as your main probably already know, but on turn 3 you get Rage. Absolutely fantastic if you want to set up for doing a lot of DPS. It's just, you can kind of like time it out where you know when your third turn's coming up, you could just set up to break the enemy and then just dish out tons of damage. So this is pretty fantastic, but it's nothing like super game breaking because we do have access to Rage anyways, so it's not like a super must. So let's go to this Hopstraw guy and see what he's got. Increases chance of successfully fleeing from the battle by 10%. I guess early on this is decent, but later on you do have the ability to 100% flee, so this is kind of meh. Alright, let's go into, what is this, Breeze Bender? Reduces wind resistance while flying. I would have to actually test this. Now, in order to get most of, like, the spirit's active abilities, you need them to follow you. So, I'm gonna hit follow me. And that way, he's gonna have his passive active. See how you can see that little icon down below right here? Actually, I can use my mouse. That means you got the ability. Now, if I were to not have him follow me, I don't think I'm gonna get that. So if we hit stop following, we go back. See how I do not have that buff anymore? So make sure the guy is following you if you want the buff activated. So let's test this out. Okay, that's still slower. Does it mean I'm faster or something? Because this still seems the same. Or wait, is it for the broom? Let me see if it's for the broom. Because it slows down at like 50% or something like that. So let me see if it still slows down at 50%. If it's still... Okay, it's still slowing down. Or maybe not by that much. I don't know. I think this guy's useless. Get back in your spirit barn. Alright, next person. Sorry, I just had to test it. We got spawns one uppercut in your hand at the start of each turn. That's actually not too bad. I think uppercut is the one that, I think it's the one that gives you energy when you, destroy or banish a spirit. So I think that's actually pretty decent. So, Madhouse, if tackle card is available, draw it from your draw pile at the beginning of each turn. That's not bad either for early DPS. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's go into the Gemlin. Reliable talent. At the start of each turn, draw an additional attack card. Huh, that's not bad. So if you have a bunch of tackles, you can kind of combo that with the Madhouse guy. That way you have extra tackles, and then you can use the support or focus. You can use focus too. That way, if you can draw a bunch of tackles and then turn them into 0, and just have a bunch of tackles that you can spam out. So that's not bad. Alright, so okay, we got Bark Bash. When Oaken makes an enemy dizzy, its power raises by 1 for the rest of combat. Whoa, that's a meh. Alright, let's go into the fire spirits. Lucerna. Rekindle at the end of combat. Lucerna resource 50% HP. Very nice, very nice. This is gonna help you not to dig into your HP food as much, so pretty good. Then we got Needler. At the start of combat, Prickly applies sharp equal to its power to itself. I'm not exactly sure what sharp does. I couldn't tell you guys. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments what sharp actually does. Is it a card? I can't remember. I don't remember sharp. Alright, so let's go into this guy. So he's got Hot to Touch. Apply, or anytime sheep takes fire damage, it applies burn equal to its power to a random enemy. So this is actually really good if you're facing fire enemies. Very, very good, actually. Then we got Synogen. View card stats. Increases either power or speed by 1 and lose 3 HP each turn. That's actually pretty good. If you're, I would say early on this is good. If you're versing like boss fights and stuff like that, you get that ramp up in power and speed. But you lose 3 HP, so you probably have to pop some HP post or HP food during fights. So this is, it's good and bad at the same time. Depends on your situation, I would say. Alright, so then we got Lucky Lights. Sometimes turns fire hazard damage into stamina gain. That's kind of interesting. So I guess that's when you're taking fire damage from the fire islands. It could potentially give you stamina back. So I guess that's it's okay if you haven't made your fire medallion yet for the resistance to fire damage. I guess that's something different that you could use. Hot in here. At the start of each of your turns, apply 1 burn to each enemy. At the start of each of your turns. I mean, that's okay if you're in a long fight, because that way you can always double the burns too. I guess if this would be decent for a burn build. I know you can get pretty crazy with burns if you, there's a way to apply a bunch of burns, and then you can also double it. So yeah, I guess that's okay if you're going for a particular build. Alright, we got Firefoot. While following you, your walking speed increases by 1% every second up to 20%. Resets when you stop walking. So how do you... Okay, so this is walking. This is running. Okay. So up to 20%. I wonder if that would be like running speed. Let's just quickly test it. Follow me. Vroom, 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 vroom. Okay. Alright. Is it ramping up? I'm at normal speed. It doesn't seem like it's ramping up. I got it. Firefoot. I don't know. It doesn't seem much faster. Do I have to be like running? Sure. Actually, it seems like it's... I think it's flipped around. I don't think it's walking. I think it's running. Yeah, it seems a lot quicker. Yeah, it seems like it ramps up when you're running, not walking. Interesting. Alright. So that's actually that's not bad. That's pretty good. Alright, so let's go to Bird Brain. Let's see what he has. We got the Bird Bane. Applies poison equal to its power to itself at the start of its first turn. On its third turn, applies all of its poison to a random enemy. Huh. But you gotta wait all the way to the third turn. By that time, stuff's already dead. I don't know about that. Alright, Trunkle, let's see here. We got fungal fumes at the start of its spirit's turn. Automatically apply 3 poison to all enemies. That's pretty nice. Now, is it only at the... If it's only the first time, like the first turn, then it's not good. But if it continues like every other turn, then it's good. Alright, so we get the Rib Bite. I think I covered this guy a long time ago. Whenever an enemy dies, transfers the poison to a random enemy. Absolutely super good. GG's. Triple star. S-class tier. Whatever you guys call it these days. Alright, Marsha. Whenever you apply poison, apply an additional poison to all enemies. This is triple SS tier, super amazing. You can get super crazy with that. Alright, Rad Lad. We got Rad Dish. Converts stamina loss from eating crops into stamina gain. Okay, that's kind of cool, but kind of like meh at the same time. Alright, so let's see what this guy's got. So, Swamp Skin. Total applies 1 poison to all enemies each time its armor is reduced. So you gotta wait until your armor is reduced to apply this. Doo-doo. Absolute doo-doo. Then we got Shroom Shrink. When 3 or less poison is applied to itself, it reduces that poison to 0. Why can't you put this ability on Bird Brain. That way he's like pretty much immune to... That should be in Moonstone Island too, is where we can have multiple abilities so we can get really creative. Alright, let's go into the electric people. Alright, the first time capacity falls to 0 HP, its HP is restored to 10, so this is kind of like a second chance kind of thing. So this is decent, I would say, at the start. Let's see here. Spirit spoils. Whenever you win a battle, receive coins equal to the combined enemy level. Okay, that's not that much, to be honest. So doo-doo. Absolute doo-doo. Breaker. At the start of your first turn, remove 1 armor from all enemies. This could be decent at the very start of the game. Decent. Oh crap, what did I just do? Oh. Okay, long arms. Increases item pickup range by 2 tiles. This is actually, could be pretty good if you're doing lots of farming and picking up crops and stuff. So yeah, I could see this being really good. That's like an A tier right there. A tier. Oh my god. I am so sorry guys, I keep messing up. Alright, then we got Overload. Sets a random enemy's card to exhaust. Actually, this could be good. Because you can see what the enemy is about to use. I wonder if this exhausts the enemy's like card that they're about to use. Because you can see what attack they're going to be using. So this could be potentially pretty good. And we got illuminates dark rooms and dungeons. Okay, that's okay. I don't really need that. Maybe with people who have a hard time seeing, I don't know. Maybe it could be good. Alright, let's go into the water dudes. Dropple. It's got salt versus steel. Reduces enemy's armor by 1 each round. That's not bad. I'll give it a B tier. Reduces an enemy's armor by 1 each round. Is it all enemies? If it's all enemies, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Then we got Bebe, who earns 10% more XP on sunny days. 10% is really not that much. Meh. That's a meh. Alright, Torble. Tough Tortoise. The first time Torble's HP falls below 50%, automatically apply 5 regen. Meh. Fishbow. Let's see what you got here. Whenever you feed a spirit in combat, this spirit gains 10 HP. That's not bad. I'll give it B tier. Let's go here. Snorko. While following you, fish bite faster while fishing. This is not bad for fishing. If you're trying to get the achievement where you gotta catch like 1,000 fish or whatever, this will probably speed up that process. So B tier. It'll help you finish one of the achievements. Then we got Star Sea. Enemy spirits are 20% easier to tame. This is actually, I would say, A tier, because this would help early on for taming spirits. So not bad. Not bad. Let's check out Float here. On Float's first turn, it heals up half of its HP. Huh, so that's kind of similar to Lucerna a little bit. So on its first turn, it heals up. So I guess you could do like a high HP, high speed support build with this guy. That way he's pretty much an immortal tank support. So, pretty good. Pretty good. While following you, increases your movement speed by 20% on rainy and snowy days. Huh. I wonder if that stacks with other speed stuff. That would be interesting. If you guys know if this stacks, let me know in the comments. I would appreciate that. Octopup. Alright, let's see here. Healing pools also heal HP of spirits equal to stamina gains. That could be potentially good if you make a really high equal to the stamina? Equal to the spirits? Oh, okay. So whatever... Oh, okay, I see how it is. That's not too bad. Alright, Sand Crashel. Hidden treasure. 25% chance that rocks on water islands drop coins while Sand Crashel follows you. Meh. Alright, let's go into Dark Spirits now. Let's see here. At the end of combat, gain 30 stamina. Okay, you're on pretty much end game stuff when you get to Dark Spirits. You don't really need stamina. Alright, you just don't need stamina at that point anymore. Alright, at the start of your first turn, draw one additional card. This is actually pretty good. Very good, I would say S tier. Let's see here, Wolfbane. We got Death Grip. Retain any of Wolfbane's cards drawn at the start of battle. So whatever you draw, you keep. This could be good if you pull the good cards that you want, but you can't really, like, you don't have the spirit at the time to use that card. So this could be potentially decent, but it's nothing too fancy. Oh yeah, this is what I like to use for farming spirits. Spirits spawn more frequently, so this helps them appear more frequently so you can farm faster. Fantastic spirit. I would definitely recommend this for anyone who's trying to do a little bit of farming and looking for spirits and collecting spirits. Definitely recommend the Evil Eye. Fantastic S tier. Archaea. Subtract 10% of HP from all enemies at the start. This is decent for squeezing out a tiny bit of AoE DPS. So, I mean, 10% is not super amount or super a lot, but yeah, I guess it helps. I would give it like a B tier. Alright, completely removes one random condition at the start of its turn. I guess this could be decent. Maybe if you're versing fire spirits and poison spirits, this could be decent. Alright, so let's get on into, what was it, 5, 6, yeah, that's all the dark. Now let's get into the psychic. Look at you. Look at you. Whenever an enemy is banished, draw one card and gain 1 energy. This is not bad. I would say A tier. This could definitely help you out and turn the tides of battle. Alright, Taro. While following you, wild spirits are 50% less likely to detect you. So I guess if you want to go kind of incognito, this would be right around your alley. Alright, Reblet. Moonstones glow brighter. I guess that's okay. I mean, you can't miss them at dark time. I don't know how much brighter it would be during the day, but at nighttime you definitely see them, no problem. Kindred Spirits. Reduce Magic Man's shop price by 20%. Gold is absolutely no problem in this game. So I would say kind of useless. Let's see here. Become ethereal. Every 3 turns, Posho applies 1 intangible to itself. I think that's where you become immune to damage. Pretty sure. If it's the one where you become immune to damage, then that's not bad. But it's only 1 intangible, so it's only gonna last 1 turn. So it's kind of situational. And you gotta wait 3 turns. I don't know. I think it's kind of useless. I think it's kind of useless. Now let's go into a Magic Hat. Upgrade 1 random card in your hand every turn. Useless. Because all your cards should be upgraded anyways. Alright, so let's go into here. Anytime you play 5 skill cards in 1 turn, gain 1 energy. In 1 turn. Just for 1 energy. Meh. It's situational, and I would say like B tier. Alright, Minute. Every time you shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile, gain 1 energy. Depending on which cards you use, this could be potentially really good, maybe S tier. So pretty good right there. I think the last spirit is this dude right here, Beardini. So, Disappearing Act, when its armor is reduced to 0, it automatically applies 1 intangible to itself. Now, this is a lot better than Posho, because when you get to 1 armor and it reduces 0, you are in a very vulnerable state, so you get that intangible, which is pretty nice. And, oh yeah, this is what it does right here. All incoming damages and HP loss is reduced to 1, reduces by 1 per turn. So pretty good, Beardini, I would say A tier ability right there. So he's a beefy little tank kind of guy. I think that covers everybody's ability. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anybody. So hopefully, yeah, that answers any questions. The only guy I didn't really know about was this guy. I'm not sure if the speed stacks. I would have to wait for a rainy day to really test it, so I can't really test it for you guys. Anywho, you guys all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.